Hey, we're back for another show.
Yes, we is.
My name is Patrick Jones. This is Dan Harper. I'm the president. He's the vice president. For now, throwing his ass out. He's done. Next, he'll be a state officer.
No, I'm resigning.
Ooh, you can't resign. There's nobody else that wants to do the damn job. Okay, so, coming off a cold-ass weekend, we had some snow. I like to do that David Letterman where he throws and busted thing. But we're not going to do that. What the hell did we do Sunday? What did we do Friday? What did we do Saturday? What did we do Sunday?
We got cold.
We got
Sunday.
cold. We're old.
We got snowed on. Basically, what we are going to be doing right now is we're going to be a shill for some friends of ours. But right now, next week I'll be broadcasting live from the Illinois Department of Transportation Winter Conference down in Springfield.
Ooh.
But today we're going to be a shill. We are not too proud to beg. Last Sunday was the Chicagoland Toys for Tots parade.
What year? The 39th
39th.
annual.
Either because the city of Chicago fudged over Toys for Tots.
And everybody was pissy about it.
Yes, and I even know the guy's name, the commissioner, that was complaining that he could not get across Western Avenue to get a candy bar.
And his newspaper.
And
And
his
he has a
newspaper.
newspaper, you know.
And he's lived there for 50 years, except I don't even think he's 50 years old.
He's not 50 years old.
And he's never even heard of the Toys for Tots motorcycle parade.
Yet he's a commissioner
But he
in
lives
the city of Chicago.
and he lives at Chicago and Western. And
I want to call him a pussy, but you can't say that on the show, right?
No.
All right.
And then the other part of it is, I think he's like in charge of the Department of
they picked it up on the mic,
Special
so-
Services or something.
Oh, well, you know who you are. Thanks for nothing. Anyways.
So what happened was the parade started at 8:30 instead of our normal 9:30. By the way, Alderman Emma Mitz is really not happy with that.
Well, let me see.
She was there
Wait,
and she was like, they had
let's just
to
go back
hustle
to,
her.
let's first go to 87th Street. In the
And that's what I'm
morning,
talking about.
right, in the morning, everybody goes down to 87th and Western, 83rd and Western, whatever you want to call it. It's the Dan Ryan Woods. There are politicians down there that like that parade. There are politicians that want to be there. They want to meet and greet people down there. Okay? They don't want to walk into an empty lot. I got a call from one of the superintendents down there, and he said, "Hey, PJ, where the hell did everybody go?" It was 9:30-ish. I said, "They're gone, man. City of Chicago told them, get the hell out." You
Yep.
know? So, yes, the governor was there.
The governor was
He
there.
presented a proclamation there, and they read it up north. But he had to get down to Thompson Center. Which, wait, I got. While we're talking about the governor and Thompson Center, listen to this. Okay, where is it, son of a?
So Alderman Emma Mitz was there. Alderman Ariel
Very nice
Reed
woman, by
was-
the way. Very
Yes.
nice. Okay, breaking news. Madigan says Rauner out to help wealthy friends and corporations, but offers no explanation. Mike, give it up. Give it up, Mike. All right, that's enough. Okay, now, the governor was there, did his proclamation thing. A lot of politicians did show up, okay? Because there's a lot of politicians that actually love, not like, love motorcyclists. If you ever took my phone or Mr. Harper's phone over here and went through it, let me tell you
I don't
something.
know what he's talking about.
Yes, you do, because I do, and I know. You would find almost every politician in the city of Chicago and the northern state of Illinois in that phone. In one of those phones, you're going to find everybody's number, including some private numbers that shouldn't even be in phones.
Yes.
Okay? From the governor down, seriously, no bull.
Including some guy that used to be a congressman. He's doing something now, but his personal cell phone.
Yeah, so these politicians, they want to be there, they want to shake hands. These are the politicians from that community. But the city of Chicago decided, one person, he decided that, no.
And he threatened that if we didn't do certain things, they would not issue the
The permit.
The permit.
The parade permit.
The parade permit for next year.
The permit for the Forest Preserve has nothing to do with the city of Chicago. Trust me on that one. That one's done by Cook County. So thank you, Madam President,
Now,
and the commissioners.
let me ask you this. When they do all these, and Toys for Tots pays thousands and thousands of dollars to the city of Chicago
Right,
to run the parade
and not the county.
because of all the police protection and everything else, and the city makes them do that. The city makes them have all this extra police protection and stuff like that, which is fine. But when you have protesters downtown closing off Michigan Avenue and stuff, who pays for that?
Nobody. We pay for that.
Well, but these guys are organizing it. Shouldn't they be paying
I
those
think the
thousands and
organizers,
thousands of dollars?
the BLM guys, you guys should be paying all of that money,
Mhm.
okay? Really, the guys, the anti-Trumpers, get your ass out there. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't wear that mask. Don't protest with a mask on. Grow some balls. If you want to protest, don't wear a mask. Can I say balls? Yeah, I can say balls.
But
There's no
anyway,
kids awake right now.
so right now, we
I
are
said
becoming
pussy
shills.
already.
Hit your thing.
For?
This is the Toys for Tots annual Chicagoland Motorcycle Run Show Part 2. Part 1 was yesterday.
Right, this
This is Part 2.
This is
We
a little
need
more
toys. We need toys.
toys and batteries, toys and batteries. No stuffed animals. You know what? Bring stuffed animals because I'm sure they'll have somebody they can give them to. If that's all you got, bring it, okay? We should get Tommy on the phone and ask him, come on, you talk, I'll get Tommy on the phone.
Okay, so yeah, because basically what happened was you may have had, normally, I'll tell you what I know. Normally on the north side, we fill up 4 semis full of toys. Sunday, we were lucky if we filled up 1 semi full of toys.
Yeah, there were toys
One's-
in both, but
No, they moved them all over
Right.
into the other semi, and that semi still did not get filled up. Okay?
okay, he
It
didn't
was,
answer.
it was almost
We'll wait for him to
unheard
come
of.
back.
We were out of DeVry by 12 noon.
Really?
Yes.
And Santa left on time, well, a little bit earlier than his usual time. I mean, the lot was really growing empty,
Right.
you know? I mean, we froze,
Because
it was fine.
And normally on a good day, or on an average day,
Oh,
we'll
see,
have,
wait. We gotta do a thank you.
oh yeah,
To CMA, they brought out Christian Motorcycle Association.
Mhm.
They brought out hot chocolate for everybody. Everybody loved
Cookies,
that.
cookies,
And
water.
you didn't go up and get it. They were walking around serving it to you. So you guys rocked. Thank you.
normally we'll have, on a bad day, we'll have 3 to 4 tiers, sometimes 5. On a good day, we'll have 8 or 9 tiers. Sunday, it was 1.5 tiers.
Right. Unofficially, I talked to Tommy Toons tonight. Oop.
And there he is. Don't swear, you're on the air.
Yeah, don't swear, Tom. You're on the air. So,
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was a little busy over here.
oh, that's okay. We're on the show right now.
This is the Toys for Tots show part 2.
Yeah, we're stopping for you guys tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate that.
And what do we need? What are we lacking there, Tom?
Toys. Oh, sorry.
We could always use more toys.
How about batteries too?
Yeah, if you bring a toy with a battery, they could bring the batteries with. That's greatly appreciated because then we don't have to hunt around and try and come up with batteries for these toys.
Okay, I didn't give a official count yet. Would you like to give a estimated official count?
Well, I was talking with our parade coordinator.
Wait,
a
first
while ago.
tell everybody who are on the phone with there, Tom.
Oh, this is Tom Froelich, the product coordinator for Chicagoland Toys for Tots Motorcycle Parade.
Oh, nice to know you.
Yeah, and I'm over here at the warehouse tonight with our parade coordinator and a couple other people, and we were talking about that, and he thinks that we had somewhere between 1,500 to 2,000 bikes because of the bad weather this year.
That's unofficial though, right? Starting
unofficial.
from
We
the
have-
woods.
Yeah, we have no definitive count, but that was just a guesstimate based on how many bikes were at the woods when we started. So
Okay.
we're just guessing at that.
Yeah, I know we had more coming in, all through the day, before and after.
Yeah, as we were coming up Western, there were a bunch of bikes off to the side that were falling into the parade. So, it's always hard to get an exact count, but you kind of estimate how many you get by
Well, I know we also had a lot of people coming up to the north side at 12 o'clock when we were all basically done, still coming up trying to, and they're like, where is everybody? And we're like, nope. So we also have been talking about, and that was as ABATE and not as Toys for Tots, but we've been talking about it as ABATE, how the certain people at the city of Chicago kind of screwed us over. Don't get into that. That's let ABATE handle that.
Yeah, let us bitch about that.
Yeah, it was kind of actually worked out pretty good though this year with the weather coming in. That people were able to get home safely. I had a very snowy ride to the south side. Had to keep wiping the snow off my windshield so I could see on the way home, but made it home in one piece.
Right.
But
Oh, by the way, it was your birthday, so happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate everybody that came out, especially all of the officers from the Chicago Police Department that were up and down Western Avenue blocking intersections so that everybody could get through without worrying about a car coming through and hitting them or something like that. And this year, what we did for the police officers that were out on the street, we had some little skull caps made up for them that said Toys for Tots on the front, and then it had the Chicago flag, but we put CPD on it instead, and they were all very appreciative. It's the least we could do for them. They're out there every year for us, so it's a small token of appreciation. And I'd also like to thank all the city departments that cooperated with us, and of course our board of directors and our numerous volunteers.
Speaking of volunteers, we had a lot on the north side, so they rock. Sam and Nikki.
I'm going to answer the phone. If you want to call in, 312.
So
yeah, the north side when we got there this year, everything was really well organized, and everybody could find what they were looking for, and there were plenty of people I noticed stacking the toys in the trucks. So.
And you still have shirts, pins, hats, and everything else at the warehouse, correct?
Right, but we have a limited quantity. Whatever we had printed this year, that's it. We have. You have to take a chance if you didn't get it before the parade. The online store will be reopening to accept orders, but it's only going to be able. You're only going to be able to order what we have. We're not going to print any more stuff like we've done in the past because then we end up with stuff that we can't get rid of, and then it sits on a shelf. So.
That's a good policy. When you're out, Tom.
That's it. Bring the demand up so that people come out and participate.
If he wants to donate toys, where can he donate them now?
Tom, where can they donate toys today if they wanted to?
Okay, we have a secondary warehouse set up at 8922 South Odell in Bridgeview. I don't know what the hours are, but if you get there in the afternoon or evening, there's usually somebody around that'll be able to accept a toy donation.
So 8900 South Odell.
No, 8922.
8922.
8900, nobody's there. 8922 is where the toy committee's set up, and they're sorting toys and getting them out to the families in need.
Okay. Well, Tom, thank you for taking the call, taking the time to talk with us tonight.
Yep, no problem, Pat. Appreciate it as always.
We appreciate it, and hope you had a good birthday, and maybe use some of the stuff that Sam and Nikki gave you a couple of years ago for Christmas.
Yeah, you'll have to talk to the wife about that.
Yeah, okay. No, I better not, Tom.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, brother. I love you.
Thanks, Pat. Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was Tom Froelich. He's the products coordinator for Toys for Tots. If you need products, let me pop it up on the screen. You can still get products. You can order it. Parade Shop online. Parade merchandise. You can still get the shirts. You can get everything you want. All you got to do is go to their website at www.chicagolandtft.org and just click the tabs. I was just going through here while we were on the phone and looking at some of the parade history. My first parade would have been 1979, so in 78 wasn't there. Oh, we're getting some stuff here. Let's see. The sushi was good. Okay, that's nice. give us a box for toys. Tom, if you're still watching, or anybody still watching, they need a box, and if somebody sends me the address, I'll tell you where they need that box at. I do know it's in Stone Park, though. So, going through some of the history here, I put on my 38th pin, no official pin for the first few years. I think the first pin was 80 or 81. 1981 was the first time they had a pin. You know, we were down at the Venture Inn, down on 79th Street. Walked in, there was just a ragtag bunch of guys there, me, Scary Larry. The first year we were going to go, we heard about it like, all right, let's go do this damn thing. We had Triumphs. We didn't have Harley Davidsons. We didn't have Harley money yet. So, went over to Scary Larry's house, said, let's do this. I had a Monopoly game. He had some stupid-ass game, whatever it was. And he had an old pre-unit Triumph, and it wouldn't start. So we sat there, taking it apart, putting it back together. Okay, I'll pick up on that in a minute. Okay, Diamonds. It's a gambling place at 3122 West North Avenue in Stone Park. They need a box. If anybody is close and wants to drop off a TFT box, 3122 West North Avenue. That should be right somewhere around El Pamani. El Pamani is 25th North, so just west of there. Stop by across from Menards, I believe. Go in, drop off a box, ask for Teresa or ask for someone. Tell me you're there to drop a Toys for Tots box off. So now back to the show. Stopped in there. Well, we were in the garage trying to fix the bike. By the time we got running, we were drunk, and it was cold, and we didn't want to go drunk and cold, so we never made it. It was a good idea. So the next year, same thing. We had Triumphs, except I kept mine warm at night. I told him, let's go. So woke up, went down to the Venture Inn, walked in. There may be 40 people, maybe 50. Sat around, BS'd a little bit. Yes, had a beer. And then the rest is history. I've been doing it for 38 years. This year's my 38th year. 1 year I was in the hospital, so they told me I still get the pin. It counts because they said if I would have died, I would have got the pin anyway. So thanks, guys. Appreciate that one. When they started going to the Marine base, it was nice. It was open. We didn't have all of this terrorism alert stuff all the time, and it was just a nice open atmosphere. You came in, they had a gymnasium. We stocked the gymnasium. I mean, toys were stacked up above the rims of the basketball hoops, and that was phenomenal. People were actually playing basketball with the toys, trying to get them stacked up. Then, a couple years in, they decided, you know what? We better start sorting these as they come in. They started sorting toys. Finally, there was, I think it was 1990 or 91, 1990, we had the Iraq, Afghanistan, all of that stuff. So if you notice, a lot of guys, I might have it on here, that have their pins from that year, they painted them black because we didn't get to go on the, we didn't get to go in the base. We stopped short. Everyone was bringing stuff down to 87th and Western and just dropping it off. Some guys were pulling up out there. We had trucks there that were collecting the toys, but they never made it, you know, all the way into the base. Right after that, I started working the gate. After Dave White gave it up, I took the Dave White gate, which was the back gate, where you came actually into the property of the Marine base. And they started getting a little squirrely. I handed it over to Kevin. Kevin took it for a while. Kevin Kurth, Evie's husband, I should say. Father of twin girls, one of which are mine. The evil one's mine, so that's okay. I'm good with it. Right after that, they started stopping people from coming in, really. They started putting up the no gun signs. I was working as a police officer in the village of Elmwood Park, and we came up with a crew, Danny, me, Eddie from River Grove, and a bunch of other guys. Oh, hi monkey balls. That's nice. That's nice, Sam. we came up, we're walking in uniform and a bunch of cops behind us, and they're stopping us, telling us that we can't wear our guns into the base, you know. At that time, they were having everybody bring everything in open packages. They didn't want nothing in bags. You had to take everything out of the bag. They were checking everything. The rules started getting tighter with Chicagoland Toys for Tots, and you know, the move that they made, it pissed a lot of people off when they said we're going to Lane Tech and DeVry. It did. It really pissed a lot of people off, but guess what? It works so good. There's so much parking. You're not waiting for people to move to get out. You're not waiting for buses to move, because the buses would actually block you. The bus yard was right there. Sometimes you get locked in with the buses. So, the move, I even bitch about it, but nowadays, that's a good thing. We have a lot of room. The crews we got up there working, setting everything up, like I said, Sam and Nikki and the crew, and the Chuckies, Sam, Nikki, and the Chuckies, bust their ass every year. This year, they had some help. They had my 2 grandkids that they roped in, they fed, they watered, and somebody sent, thank you, Danny. Danny sent a message of my vest, one of my old vests. I don't wear it anymore. I just keep putting the damn stickers on, the pins on. If I could figure out how to work this damn thing, I could show it to you. Okay, let's see. Overhead, zoom. Okay, that's my vest with all the pins on there. Some you can, some you cannot see. Let's see if we zoom out, if you can see it a little better. Not too bright in here. Anyways, thanks for the picture, Dan. But that's a lot of pins when you think about it. And guys won't stand near me anymore, because if I get shot at and the bullets start hitting the pins, they might ricochet off like Tony Fringe from the Tribe. Nobody stands next to him when there's a gunfight, because they don't want to get the ricochets. As far as all the people that work up north with us, I love them all, you know. Everybody fights and moans and bitches in the morning, but everything gets done. Dan Harper with his cigar that he wasn't supposed to be smoking on campus. But it wasn't lit, was it, Dan? No, shaking his head. So thank you, everybody from Toys for Tots, all the politicians that made it.
Until 12 o'clock.
Hey, what politicians do we have come up to the north side? Roboyos was there. I seen him.
Emma Mitz was up there.
Emma Mitz came up north by us.
By the way, you forgot Frank Aguilar, who was
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I apologize. The incomparable, the one, the only, Frank Aguilar, former congressman?
state representative.
Former state representative Frank Aguilar, who came out and busted his ass. And let me tell you something. He told us that Sam was going to be buying at Wantatan. We didn't let Sam buy. I bought everybody lunch that day. You missed a good lunch, brother. So, by the way, the guys at Wantatan, thank you. You guys were great hosts, and we took up the whole restaurant. Sorry, but that's how we eat. A lot of politicians stopped up. A lot of wannabe politicians stopped up. Oh, and I got to thank Jared for giving us the heads up and having Bruce Rauner's crew give us a call to let us know what was going on. Bruce, we did have everything ready for you up north, just in case you did change your mind. Told Mike, hey, I gotta go. So we were ready. Come on up anytime. Lastly, I wanted to tell you about some of these. Oh, here's a shot from the Venture Inn. I don't know if my bike is in there or not, but if there's a ratty ass Triumph in there, it's mine. That is a picture of the Venture Inn over on 79th Street. There's a couple more from the early 70s and early 80s. You know, 1983, number 6. One year, I'm going to try to find this, because one year, Evan Thea Kurth, she came out and got in a helicopter and took pictures, so I'm trying to see if any of her overheads are there. This man here I rode with. That would be Malcolm Forbes. Let's see. that's all from those years. Let me grab another set of years here. Let's see. Let's go into the 90s. In the 90s, here's what we had. 1990, no parade due to Operation Desert Shield. Toys were collected at Dan Ryan Woods. So this tells you how it progressed. You know, 91, 5,000, 92, 5,000 riders. You know, there were also pins produced for your 10th, 15th, 20th, 25th. Here's a wedding that happened down at Toys for Tots. A lot of things happened on there. There's Santa just busting his ass trying to get back to the North Pole. We did Hot Wheels one year. There's you can still find these on eBay, and you can probably ask the guys at Toys for Tots. They might have them still. A couple of Ed May and Jack Voss started the parade website. Let's see. Let's go into the 2000s. Yes, this is the A.B.A.T.E. This is the Chicago A.B.A.T.E TV show, but tonight it's all about Toys for Tots and bring toys, bring toys, bring toys. They still need toys. Toys for Tots does not stop on the Monday, the first Monday in December. It does not stop. The first Sunday in December is the parade. The fun starts on Tuesday for guys like that guy out there on the phone, Santa.
3 toy deliveries today.
Santa Claus, his crew. If you want to see more pictures from the toy deliveries that they do every day, go to my Facebook page, Patrick Jones. I mean, it's not hard to find, and you'll find them there. Some of them may be on the A.B.A.T.E website. Check there. They deliver a lot of toys, trust me. And believe me, when I tell you Santa's strapped, Santa's strapped. Okay? That's a proven fact. Okay? There's witnesses. The train, let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, Frank Rossetto. That was one of the guys that was killed. I think the only fatality ever in that parade. So, there's a patch for him there. Cooch, looking pretty much like he looked last Sunday. So, I'm getting...
Another caller that doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay.
Remind everybody the meeting is next week.
Yes, I am going to remind everybody that our Chicago A.B.A.T.E meeting is the second Wednesday this month. It's the 14th, I believe. What, is it the 14th? Okay, the meeting is next Wednesday, not tomorrow, not the day after, but the following Wednesday, the 14th, is our membership meeting at the brewery, 3848 North Harlem, and that's our elections. So if you want to be elected, you got to be there. Come on down, get elected. Harper, he's out. We'll get rid of his ass now. That's pretty much it. We got a message here.
We're down to 21 toy deliveries.
Okay. Pat, Bob's got blah 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 from the hood, surprise, good, strength, and I have no idea what he's saying here. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna wrap up the show. Thank you for watching tonight. We got a couple shows left. Mike Huff asked if he can come on down next week, so we'll see you next week or the week after or the week after that.